What's up, guys? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're looking at this from Lumintop. This is the EDC05 flashlight. I got this from Banggood. Got links down below in the description section. It's going to run you $32.50. Cool little EDC light. It runs off AA's or a 14500 battery. Let me give you some of the rundowns. Now, you're going to get different outputs from the AA versus the 14500. So let me start with the AA. You're going to get 2 lumens at the moonlight setting for 17 hours. 60 lumens for 11 hours at the low setting, 200 lumens for 2.2 hours at the medium setting. The high is 400 lumens, that's 1.2 hours, and your strobe is 400 lumens, SOS 200 lumens, and then the beacon is 50 lumens. So that's all at the AA level. At the 14500 level, you're going to get 10 lumens at the moonlight setting for 44 hours, 100 lumens for 12 hours, and that's going to be your low setting, 320 lumens for 1.7 hours at your medium setting, and 800 lumens for 0.4 hours at your high setting. Strobe is 800 lumens, SOS 300 lumens, and beacon is 80 lumens. So that's the quick rundown of the output. It is IPX8 rated. It's impact resistant down to impact resistant to 2 meters when it's dropped. Looking like 86.2 by 20 millimeters. So let's give you that in inches. Let me just take out the tape measure here, and you can see end to end we're looking at about 3.5 inches. And then, as you can tell, it's got a magnetic end, as you see that move there. But we're looking at about 1/2 inch across. So that's a quick rundown on the specs. Let me tell you a couple observations from having EDC the light a little bit. It doesn't have the end cap switch. It does have a magnet in there, which is nice. So as you saw here, let's see if we can do it. Yeah, there we go. So that attaches. That's great. Attach it, to the underside of a hood. I put it on the side of my refrigerator sometimes. The pocket clip does move. You can take it off if you want to readjust it. You can put it there. You can put it there as well. This is your button to actually turn it on, obviously. The function works like this. You press it and it comes on. Press it again. Next setting, next setting, next setting, back to the lowest setting. If you want to turn it off, hold it down. It goes off. Turn it on and then double tap. It'll go to strobe. So strobe warning here. Double tap or single tap again. It's going to go to SOS. Single tap again. It's going to go to the beacon. If you tap it again, it's going to go back to strobe here, and then hold it down, and it'll go to off. So cool little EDC light. I got this just because I'm always looking for something that's small, compact, easy to use. Here are a couple things that it comes with. You get some extra O-rings in the bag. It does give this little foam insert, and then it's got a bright orange lanyard there. I don't use lanyards on my flashlights that often, but it does come with it. Here's the rundown of the information, your output and such, and then you do get the Lumintop warranty card. Comes in a basic brown box. Nice and safe as far as the shipping though. That's what the box looks like, but because you have that padding inside, it ships nice and safe. So it gives you some specs on the back. I did mention, but it is made of aircraft grade aluminum. And yeah, so that's the rundown. So let's take it outside and use it. All right, guys, I'm outside with the flashlight here. I'm about 20 feet away from my minivan. I've got a 14500 battery in here. We're going to do 10, 100, 320, and then 800 as far as our lumen outputs. So again, with the 14500 battery, turn it on. You can see a little bit. That's 10. That's 100, 320, and there's 800. Again, we'll go through 10 lumens. Still can see just fine, actually, with that. 100. 320, and then 800. Let me give you the other features here. Double click to strobe, so strobe warning, strobe, going into SOS here. Long flashes for the SOS, and then here's the 3 short again. 1, 2, 3, and then here's beacon. All right, guys, I'm back at 50 feet now, away from the minivan. Let's go through the 4 settings again. Same battery, the 14500. Here's 10 lumens. You can see a little bit of reflection. 100, 320, and the 800. Go through it again. 10, 100, 320, and 800. Yeah, and this thing definitely has a hotter center. Let me just shine down at the ground here so you can see a little bit. It does have a hotter center, and then some nice spill out from that. So I would say this is a nice balance for an EDC light between those, the hot center and your actual spill. I think it's a nice balance, I would say. Okay, I'm over here on the side of my house now, looking at the house, which is about 40 feet away. Let's go through the settings one more time just to give you a sense of maybe a bigger object that you're shining it at. There's 10, you can see a little bit. 100, 320, and there's 800. Definitely a lot of good light with that 800. Even at the 320 option, a lot of good output I can see quite well. And you can see walking back here, you know, the side yard here over toward the road, which is out that way. Then I'm shining this into my front yard here. Yeah, I mean, I can see pretty much the entire front yard with this. A little bit hard to pick up on camera, but I can definitely see everything fine at this 320 output. And the front yard, I mean, the far end of it right now is probably about, I don't know, 80 feet, 100 feet away. So definitely getting some good output with that. Okay, I've got the AAA battery in now, so it's going to give you a lower lumen output. It's going to go 2 to 60, then up to 200, and then 400. So let's show you what that looks like. I'm at the same distance away from the car the first test I did, so about 20 feet away from the car. So here is 2, 60, 200, and 400. Cool thing about this, again, you can use the 14500 or the AA. So again, 2, 60, 200, 400. That's what that looks like, 20 feet away. All right, let's show you the strobe here. And then SOS. And then we'll show you the beacon here. One more tap, and then I'll give you the beacon. Just that single flash. All right, guys, I want to wrap up here talking about the EDC05 from Lumintop. Again, links down below in the description section. You can head over to Banggood and pick this up for a little over $30. So I've had a chance to use this as an EDC light for a while now. Some of the things I like about it, the magnetic end is a win. Pocket clip is a win. I like the fact that you can put that in various locations. Nice and deep, once again. You can see how deep that rides. So that's definitely a win as well. Your output, to get 800 lumens out of a light that small, I think is great. Takes multiple types of batteries. So those are the major wins, you know, and size-wise, that's a nice compact light. The Olight S1R baton is a little bit thicker than this one as far as their diameter, and a little bit shorter, but that's a go-to for me for an EDC light, and this one's going to be something similar to that as far as I'll be using this one quite often. I want to tell you something else that I discovered in this light in the process of messing around with it. It takes a little bit of time to explain, but it works like this. If I just tap the button, it's going to come on to the Firefly setting. Tap it again, second setting, tap it again, third setting, tap it again, fourth setting, tap it again, back down to that lowest setting. Okay, we've seen that before. Hold the button down, it goes off. Now let me tap it, turn it on, and let's go to the third highest setting, right? Now if I hold the button down, it's gonna go off. Wait 5 seconds, wait whatever amount of time you want. It's got a memory that if when you turn it on by holding it down versus tapping it, it'll go to the memorized setting, right? So watch this, hold it down. It went up to the third setting. Tap it again, up to the fourth setting. All right, so now it's on the highest setting, 800 because 800 lumen output because I've got that 14500 in here. Hold it down, goes off. Wait a couple moments. It's got a memory to save that setting, and now when I hold it down, it's going to come back on at that highest setting. So that's another cool feature. My experience thus far as I've been messing with it is it won't memorize your moonlight setting, but it'll remember setting 2, 3, and 4. So again, another plus to that. I do like the strobe. I do like the SOS and the beacon feature as well. The beacon in particular, I think that would be a helpful thing. You know, if you're working on your car at night, you want to let some people know, you know, as they're driving down the road that you're there. You could put this on the side of your car and set that beacon up, and it's just going to catch people's attention. Downsides, the real main downside I would say to this is a preference thing, and it's just the size of the button and where it's located. I tend to be an end pressure switch guy. This is going to be a side pressure switch, but it is a pretty decent size. But other than that, as far as an EDC light, you know, for 30 bucks to get 800 lumens, and you can get probably a pair of the 14500 batteries for, I don't know, maybe $8 with a charger sometimes on Amazon. You know, so for 40 bucks to get a nice light that's got 800 lumens, 2 batteries, if you bought a charger and the 2 batteries, for example, it's quite a good deal. So the EDC05 from Lumintop, I've enjoyed using this light. You're going to see more of this in pocket dumps and other videos like that. So check it out. Again, links are down below in the description section if you want to purchase one of these. Thanks as always for checking out Everyday Tactical Vids here on YouTube. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.